He is a former three-time Ryse Grand Champion. He is the only man to hold that distinction in the 7+ year history of this organization.
As he's ever looked before. Uggs might be as big as he's ever been. The shoulders, the buys, the chest. Looking like a man possessed in there.
There you go, signaling the action here this week on the Thursday Throwdown. Once again, my name's Jim Watt, being joined by Ty Cross. And brother, what a showdown we have to open up this week. And you can see the intensity, you can see the animosity immediately. As you've noted, Ty Cross, Matt Conard leaning out a lot of lean muscle. Conversely, Edric Everhart adding on some mass to try to use that weight advantage to muscle Conard around. And as we said, the hostility is still very much there. Another collar and elbow tie-up center ring as the human chess match unfolding in front of our eyes here. Conard quickly slaps on that wrist lock. And it's Edric looking to extricate himself here.
And I gotta say, at the peak of their rivalry, it may have been the most personal vendetta two people have had against each other in the history of this company. And you gotta wonder how much of that is still lingering. It's been a long time.
Conard is so technically sound, but the same can be said for Edric Everhart as they're exchanging maneuvers here, trying to get the early advantage in this one, which could be key, could be very critical toward the conclusion of this contest. Cravat-style headlock, and that's another sign of how much Matt Conard is a true student of the game with that European-style headlock. Wise wrestling from Everhart, showing why he's a former Ryse Grand Champion.
Those quad into hamstring shots there. Really impressive striking from the position that he was in. Beautiful arm drag.
Hangs on, and now we have Edric maintaining control of the matchup.
Edric and myself we always prided ourselves in being technicians in that ring. And lately, that's been lost, I think, among a lot of the Ryse faithful, what Edric can really do between the ropes, aside from just being a brute and a bully. He's always been so technically sound, and same as you said about Matt Conard.
Front chantry by Conard. You control the head, you control the body, and that's what we're seeing right here. Edric works his way out, nicely done, and again, you're seeing this chess match unfold in front of our eyes here. Both men, former Ryse Grand Champions, a high pedigree, speaks for itself. We knew this would be very evenly matched coming into this contest. Up and over goes Edric. Big knockdown center ring.
And that's what we talked about. Does Everhart now have a size advantage over Conard, since Conard has really leaned out and, like you said, gone to that lean muscle.
Whoa. And it may be gut check time here. Some things speak for themselves.
Everhart has never been one to mince words.
And we've got a slugfest center ring.
Conard's never been one to back down from a fight, Jim.
Boxing the ears and the hatred really spilling over between these two. Edric going for that trademark Blue Thunder Bomb. Conard counters out, going for that drop-dead DDT. Edric counters as well. We know that these two know each other so well. Conard avoids the contact. And we have a standoff center ring here.
Here we go.
And just listen to the contact. Flesh on flesh, bone on bone. Look out here.
Out the back door.
Conard once again going for it. Shoulders down. And what a breakneck pace we've had thus far, Ty Cross.
I mean, it has just been counter after counter after counter and pulling things out of the playbook. Edric Everhart not known to throw very many Northern Light suplexes. But that's what you got to do in this kind of contest when you're in the ring with someone who you've been against so many times in the past. I mean, across the tri-state area, they've probably wrestled each other 17 times, Jim.
Oh, man, Edric sidestepped the first kick, but he got caught in the side of the ear with that one.
Big neck breaker, wow.
Hangman's neck breaker, nicely said, Ty Cross, and nicely executed. Matt Conard as he finds two.
I've seen Matt Conard put many away with that neck breaker in the past. Very impressive that Everhart was able to get the shoulder up there. I think Conard had a full cover on that too.
Ty Cross, I'm going to ask you, you've been very close friends with both of these athletes. What do you think was the catalyst to make this friendship just completely implode?
Look, wait. I'll get into that in a moment. Big buckle bomb. Wow.
Buckle bomb. Conard racked against the buckles. But bottom drops out for Everhart. 2.5.
Things got personal between these two after the pandemic. You could say both men found themselves in a different way. Everhart decided, I'm not going to care anymore about these people or this company. I'm going to care about myself. And Matt Conard decided, I have to exercise the demon that I became when I threw everything away for that grand championship. And that clash of ideals became so personal because we were all three so close.
Down here.
Thunder, wow!
Edric hit it perfectly! And we know how adorable Matt Conard is.
I mean, you have to remember, Jim, the three of us ran Ryse Wrestling together when Edric and I were the tag champions. Matt Conard was the brand champion. And it was a friendship that flourished into so much prosperity that now, I mean, Matt Conard, he had trouble walking down the aisle at his wedding because Edric Everhart had taken his back out with a chair. That's how personal this became. That animosity doesn't just slip away.
Edric could be going for a home run swing here, but gets cut off. Very precarious position on the apron.
You're going to see a back suplex here.
This is very, very dangerous. And again, you can hear the smack of the flesh.
Everhart's in a bad way. He needs to figure something out and get out of this position. Matt Conard definitely has the up, but not right now.
Leverage maneuver from Edric, but can he capitalize? This matchup has been so physically exhausting for both of these athletes. Conard wiggles his way out.
Conard!
No water in the pool.
No way, Edric caught him.
He got him. It takes just 3 seconds. Edric Everhart just a half a step ahead, and he made the most of it.
Matt Conard saw the door wide open the same way that Cowpoke Paul did, but Edric, like you said, was a step ahead. Just beautifully done there. But that's counter wrestling for you. Look at this stare down here.
And we have to ask, Ty, was anything really solved here?
Come on, guys. Put it aside.
Oh, wait a minute here. Keith Hott and Tony Johnson, we're going to see them in a few weeks on this program. And I believe that Tony and Keith may be trying to calm things down here. These two have fought tooth and nail countless times. And the hatchet may finally be buried. It took years.
Where's Megan?
I think she's ring announcing.
I know, Keith. She was out there when we went out.
Oh yeah. I got kicked in the face by a really large lady.
Listen, I got joke slammed.
Yeah.
But it's not about us. I'm just trying to cut the tension between these two.
Yeah, are you guys okay?
You good?
You good?
Did you get it all out? Listen, we're better together than apart right now with Ryse, right? We have 3 former guys, 3 former grand champions, and the greatest babyface in Pittsburgh wrestling history.
Thank you.
I don't know who's gonna stop us, honestly.
No. Same page. We all started this place. I think it's our job
To clean it up.
All right then. So we have an accord. Will Bundy on 3? Will Bundy? Will Bundy.
Let's warm up to that, Keith.
Oh, okay.
Let's warm up to that.
Okay.
You had him until that.
Yeah, you're right.
You had him until that.
You're right. Okay. Oh, meow!
Carl Lombardi here, part of Ryse Wrestling, and I am standing next to some happy people, the new tag team champions. How are you guys feeling tonight?
You know,
Well, actually, let me just stop you right there. I think there's someone maybe better suited to do this interview.
what's up, boys? You know, last event, you got in my shit, and you got in my shit. Did you not? You want me to hand you anything in this business? That's not how this business works, okay? What I knew you would do is go out there and do it yourself, because that's what it's about. That's what champions do. And if I'd have gave you this match, if I'd have led you down here, if I'd have kicked out your competition, you wouldn't have earned that. But today, you earned it. Welcome to Wrestling Now.
Back here on the Thursday Throwdown feature contest, women's tag team action coming to Ryse. The Philly standout, Gabby Ortiz, a protege of the Monster Factory, joins forces with the resident queen bee of Ryse Wrestling, Loveless. Time. As I said, we've gotten reports that Gina Marie is not medically cleared, and she doesn't appear to be in wrestling gear.
Gina has a minor injury, so no forfeit. We're gonna rest it, take it easy, don't worry. There's still time for this and this. We're gonna beat you guys so bad. Tonight, I did find your opponent, and it just happens to be somebody you, Laura, know very, very well.
Who's that? Making her way through the ring, and Zoey Skye, tag team partner.
Ty Cross, the last time we saw Kenzie James in Ryse Wrestling. She got shafted. She got ripped off by Laura Loveless. Laura outright bent and broke the rules to defeat Kenzie James just a few months ago, and now James has a chance to exact some revenge, but Zoey turned her back on Ortiz and Laura, who are making her pay. In comes Kenzie, and the fight is on. Kenzie James, a 5-year pro, and showing you that offense early on here.
Educated feet to be sure.
And we know that Kenzie James has been aching for some payback after Laura slithered away with that tainted victory a few months ago. Kenzie shoots her off. Laura with the reverse. Kenzie hangs on, leverage maneuver.
Kenzie's got to be extra careful here because Zoey Skye definitely took a beating early on there.
And Kenzie really stringing the offense together. And Ty Cross, I believe we can say that this surprise partner, this surprise opponent, has really thrown Laura Loveless off her game. She was not expecting Kenzie James to be here tonight.
I mean, it's the ultimate advantage to be able to scout an opponent or not scout an opponent. And there you see a little bit of dirty tactics to kind of mitigate that advantage, eliminate that surprise.
Gabby Ortiz just ran over Kenzie James. And despite this being the first time that Laura and Gabby have teamed together, you can already see they're working on the same page. Man, stiff clothesline from Laura to follow up. And this is that nasty nature. We know that Laura Loveless is a little unbalanced. She's not all there. She's dangerous.
Well, Loveless and Ortiz, they've probably been in contact, preparing and game planning and scheming for this contest. You know, Kenzie James probably got this call maybe a day, maybe a few hours ago even. So to come into here unprepared, you do have that surprise advantage, but it is a difficult position to be put in. Kudos for stepping up and helping out Zoey Skye here, but
man, big time impact to the lumbar region. Finds two. You can see the offensive.
Actually, I think I noticed something here, Jim. This is how calculating Loveless is. That drop kick wasn't to the back; it was to the ropes. So the ropes would ricochet into the throat of Kenzie James. I mean, how sick do you have to be to think of something like that?
Well, using the ring as a weapon, certainly double suplex. In comes Gabby Ortiz. Finds 2.5. As we've noted the last time we saw Gabby here in the Uniontown Mall, she is a 7-year pro. She has toured internationally with Stardom Wrestling in Japan, and she is just a nasty, nasty customer, I'll tell you that.
We're seeing that on display right here, Jim.
Gabby Ortiz is just a bully inside those ring ropes, I'll tell you. Laura Loveless taking a shortcut is no surprise.
You see, this is what I talked about. You may have never teamed together, but if you can game plan outside of the ring like they probably did, you build that idea of what we're going to do. If I can get the officials' attention, you go for the choke. Those are the things that you talk about before you get in the ring with a new partner.
Up and over here, shoulders down. And can Kenzie make the tag to Zoey, and not at this juncture?
And that's a situation where when you come up from that after hitting your head, if your eyes go crossed, if you can't see, you might not recognize directly what's in front of you, and you're just reaching for anything. And in that position there, Kenzie James, had she laid out for the tag, might have been able to make it, but if you can't see, if your eyes are crossed from hitting your head, you're not going to be in a position to make that tag. That's a thing I don't think enough fans recognize.
Kenzie trying to work her way back up to a vertical base here, but she's in the wrong part of town.
It's so important, Jim, to have your bearings when you're in that ring.
Oh, man. War, again, innovative offense here to really push forward to continue to pour the offensive assault onto Kenzie James, who again finds herself in the wrong corner, and she could be on borrowed time. And the tag is made. Misdirection here from Zoey, diving, lariat, takes out Ortiz. Such dynamic offense from Zoey Skye.
Zoey just comes at you at different angles and hits you when you're not even expecting it, like right here.
Zoey takes out everybody.
Laura took the brunt of that crossbody, but Ortiz ate the knees. So I don't know who got the worst end of it.
It's all breaking down here, Ty Cross.
Kenzie James is back in. I don't think she got a long enough rest, though.
Tandem offense from Zoey and Kenzie.
Wait, what is this?
Wait, who the hell is that? And she just planted Gina on the apron. Ty, who the hell is this? She's a monster. Laura's running for her life, and I can't blame her. Look out!
Gigantic choke slam.
Who is this Amazon?
No! You've got to be kidding me.
Well, we know the voice, and there we see the White Trash Forever, but who the hell is in the ring? She wiped out everybody.
Each and every one of you. And introduce.
Are you listening to Brucey?
Can I stand here and get my foot across? Can I stand here and get my point across? Can I stand here? Show some respect.
White Trash Forever has tried to hijack this event.
This went from my least favorite segment to my most favorite segment, Jim.
Well, good. Someone has cut their mic off.
The problem is they'll stay out here all night if they have to. We got to get this under control. They won't leave the ring.
Well, we need security or something.
Well, unfortunately, now we're not going to get any answers.
We got more questions than we have answers. I don't know who the hell this gigantic mammoth monster was, but she took out everybody. Ty, we're out of time for this week. We'll see you next week on Thursday Throwdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the result of the match is a no contest.
Hello, I am Ref Brad Mitchell with Ryse Wrestling. As you can see, I'm not in a ring right now. I'm filling in for the interviewer, Megan, as she's pulling double duty tonight doing the ring announcing, and I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm here with Laura Loveless and Gabby Ortiz. Ladies, what happened?
What the hell was that? Who was that woman?
I mean, we technically didn't lose, though.
No, we didn't. Oh my God!
Your streak is back. Your streak is back.
Well, that's good news.
You know what? I'll just take over. Thank you. You could stay right here, Brian.
All right.
Be a professional.
All right.
Thank you.
Professional.
So even though our match ended very unprofessionally with a giant monster blonde coming in and throwing people around, although thank you so much for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. That worked into our favor. You are best friend right now. Yeah. But maybe this is now the upswing for you and me, Gabby.
I think it might be. I mean, we technically didn't lose. Maybe she could be our friend.
Do you want to be our friend? We're totally cool.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah. We won't single you out and then make you feel bad and then talk about you behind your back.
Yeah, we'll never alienate you.
Never,
ever.
But yeah, we won!
It was really fun to see Gina Marie get chokeslammed.
Oh my God, and we beat the crap out of Kenzie. Let me tell you something about that one.
Oh, I didn't even know who that was. Let's go talk about it.
Yeah, she sucks.
Well, that was Laura Loveless and Gabby Ortiz. This is Brad Mitchell signing off.